Hey guys, I thought we would do a little chatty get ready with me with some Haus Laboratories products that I got for Christmas. I picked out and my husband got me for Christmas that I haven't done a video with yet. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and get started. For the sake of time, I went ahead and put my base makeup on and I have bronzer and brows on and my eyeshadow primer because then the rest of the stuff is going to be Haus Laboratories products. So we're going to go ahead and get into the little eyeshadow palette here. It's a quad and it's called 4-Way Pay. And these are the shades. I think it is so pretty, unique color story. Actually, I wanted to go ahead and swatch these just so I have a good idea of what I am working with here. Ooh, that one's creamy. Oh goodness. I got more than I bargained for on that one. So here's what they look like. I mean, look at that. How creamy and like, oh, foiled that is. So here are some swatcheroos for you. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I mean, I had a feeling they were going to be good, but yeah. Okay, let me get this off my hand and we'll get into the look. So I'm excited and a little bit sad because Haus Labs is completely rebranding. And as of right now, there's nothing from the original collection, or not much of anything, I don't think anyway, left on the website. And so these products are not things that you will be able to get if you really like them. So that's kind of a bummer. I'm going to go in that all in shade. And also, if you don't know, if you've been around here, you already know, I am a sucker for the, let me pull them out and show you real quick. I am a sucker for the liquid shimmer powders like this and the all over cream metallic, all over cream metallics. I am so sad because these are all off of there and I don't know if they're coming back. And I have quite the collection of them and honestly wanted to get all of them. But now it's kind of looking like maybe I will have to look for them on like Poshmark or Mercari or something if I want them, because like I said, none of that stuff is on the website anymore. And so I don't know if they're planning to bring any of that back or not. Assuming from the way all of the new packaging and stuff looks, I'm feeling like maybe not. So I don't know. And yeah, so I am bummed about that. However, excited about the new stuff that she has coming out. But also, many of you may already know, I have a son getting married next year, and my youngest, so my oldest is getting married, and my youngest is graduating, and then I have one in the middle. And so it's going to be an expensive year next year. So we are on one heck of a budget right now, and we're typically very low spenders anyway. So we're talking real low spending. So I know that I am not going to be really purchasing makeup really over the next year. And so the only way that I will try the new Haus Labs stuff is if they send it to me in PR. And as far as I know, Haus Labs does not send out PR. And even if they did, I don't think they'd send it to me. So that makes me disappointed about everything changing, because now, I mean, obviously I will still use my stuff all the time because I like it and I want to use it, but I will not be, you know, really showing it much in videos because it's all stuff that you won't be able to get. And so, I mean, maybe you guys don't care. I don't care a lot of times if people show, like if they're just showing looks, because if it's something like with colors that I could find in something else, then it's not a big deal to me. But like the liquid shimmer powders and the metallic creams and stuff are very unique. And so those aren't things that you can just go out and dupe easily, I don't feel like. And so, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, I do know. I feel a little sad. That brush shed a little hair on my lip. Those natural hair brushes sometimes get you. So I had been thinking that I was just going to do this in the metallic colors up top, but now I'm feeling like it's not going to have enough depth. So I'm going to go into that stacked shade. So the first shade was called All In. I think I did say that. And this is stacked. I'm going to try to go in lightly with it because I don't want a very dark look. So anyway, yeah, so that's the deal with Haus Labs. Total rebranding. Looks like some really cool products from what I can see. Some new like cream shadows. They come in like a tube, and there's some really vibrant, cool colors. So that's kind of neat. So yeah, you might want to check it out if you're interested in that. And so that's what's going on there. So today it is Tuesday, June 7th. And this is the last week of school for my youngest son of his junior year. And today was supposed to be field day, even for like high school and stuff they were doing, because tomorrow starts exams, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And Friday's the last day of school. And so they wanted to give the kids like a good day to get out some good energy and just have fun together before exams. And it's been raining all day. So they had sent out a thing yesterday that due to that, you know, they were going to have to try to do things indoors and just make the best of it. So my son was super disappointed about that, like looking forward to the stuff that they had planned. So that kind of stinks, and like for the younger kids and stuff too. And then but they did say, they're like, you know, please make sure your child is at school. It's still considered a regular day, because I don't know how many people know this, but schools, you have to have a certain like percentage of kids in school each day for it to count as an actual day. So like if a bunch of kids skipped because they're like, oh, it's gonna rain and it was supposed to be field day and now the day is ruined, it could not count as a school day and they would have to make it up. So they were like, you know, please make sure your child is in school, because yeah, that would actually really stink. But so I feel bummed for him, because he was really looking forward to that today, and clearly that didn't happen. I actually really love this color. I was not thinking I was going to want to do something in the crease like this, but now that I'm doing it, I really like it. So that's a bonus. Love when that happens. And so I am getting ready right now, obviously, and heading over to my grandma's for the afternoon. So I'm going to hang out with her. And then after school, my husband and Asher are coming over there too, and we're going to have dinner over there and just spend the evening with her. So that's always fun. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm getting fancied up to go to grandmama's. I don't really call her that. I just say it when I'm being goofy. So I think I'm going to leave it just like that, because I want to keep it more subtle, because the shimmeriness is going to be the star of the show. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and just, So I decided to take a piece of tissue in case I have any fallout, because since I already have like my other face makeup on. And so we're going to go into Cash Out. And oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's very creamy. This time I know not to like dig my hand in there like crazy. I don't want it to be like crazy foiled on here. So I'm just going to go light with it, because I think you are actually going to be able to do that, which will also mean that there really shouldn't be fallout. So let's see here. Oh yeah, you can make it just a very subtle, like a topper, if you want to. Like, I'll show you. Like, you can go real subtle like that with it. I appreciate shadows that are versatile like that you can build up, because depending on what you're doing, you might not want it to be super intense, but I am going to build it up a little. Or a lot. And then I'm actually going to take a brush and go over the edges. So I'll take that same brush I just cleaned it off that I did my crease color with, but I'm going to keep that tissue there just in case anything falls off. We're just going to go right along the edges to buff them out so there's nothing harsh. Yes. Yep. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye, and then we'll be right back. Okay, and now I'm actually going to go back into that stacked green color and just intensify the outer edge and back through the crease again. But man, is that a gorgeous, it actually reminds me of this metallic, reminds me of the one in the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions. That whole palette is matte, but in the center is gold, like foiled metallic. That is one of my favorite shades in my entire collection. And this actually reminds me a lot of that. This isn't quite as deep of a gold, so which I'm actually glad about because that means I've got two different shades. So probably to put the two of them together, you know, the darker one out and then this one further in would be amazing. Okay, so I'm just getting that green up in there. Adding some color back. Oh, I'm liking this. This little quad came free with purchase when I was getting a bunch of other stuff. So like I said, my husband was like, pick what you want because you know better than I do, and I'll get it free for Christmas. And then when it gets here, I look to make sure everything's, you know, like intact, nothing's broken or anything, and then I just hand it straight over to him so I don't get to see it until Christmas. He wraps it all and everything. And so this though was like a free gift with purchase with all my liquid shimmer powders and metallic creams I was picking out and the other things that you're gonna see here. So I was excited because I'm like, sweet, I get another one of her eyeshadow palettes because I have two. I have Love for Sale is one of my favorite palettes in my collection. I love that palette so much. I love Tony Bennett. So it's a like they collabed on an album together called Love for Sale, and so that's what the basis of the palette was. So I knew I had to have it when I saw that was coming out, and I love the colors in it. Everything about it is just beautiful. And then I also have her little Glam Room #1 palette. I can't think of what the name of it is, but whatever. And I really like them, so I was excited to get this. Okay, now we are just going to, I'm going to take some more of that All In shade, and I'm going to go up above the green here and just buff out to make everything nice and, you know, blended. Yeah, blending out, blended. That's kind of how that works. It's funny sometimes, like, start to say something, it's like, I don't really know what I'm trying to say right now. Or I do know what I'm trying to say, but it's just not, it's not working for me. All right. I love how if you put that green on and keep it intense and don't blend it a ton, it has more of an intense green, but then if you do blend it, it has almost like a greenish gray shade, like a, you know, like a teal gray, and I really, really like it. Okay. And now let's go underneath with that stacked shade as well, because it just makes sense. I'm not really sure. I could go under with the metallic, but I don't want to. It's a little more than I'm looking for heading over to Grandma's. But yeah, things are going great. So June 10th will be our last day of school. Obviously, you guys will be seeing this long after that. And actually, my eyeshadow palette collection and declutter videos will be up by now. If you haven't seen them and would like to, I will link up here. I have a part 1 because, well, okay, so I ended up having to split it into 2 parts because it was going to be over an hour. And I was like, okay, no. Like, that's way too long to ask people to watch a video for. And like, I know for me with collection and declutter, because I love those videos, that I want to actually be watching what their collection is. And so it's not one of those things I can just turn on and be doing something else. And I mean, I'm not, that's just me, but other people might do that, that's fine. But I like to be watching their palettes and see what they have and stuff. And so I was like, okay, I cannot possibly expect someone to sit for an entire hour or more than an hour to watch my collection and everything. So I had a funny mishap, which if you watch the videos you will know, and it actually ended up working out perfect because it basically split right in half almost perfectly so that I could make it so I could do 2 parts. So part 1 and part 2, and I'm happy with what I did, so you'll have to check that out. Okay, now let's take that Pair of Queens shade, the only one we haven't used yet, and use it kind of to the inner corner, and I'm going to bring it down a little into the, you know, lower lash line. But yeah, I really wanted to make it so it wasn't like painful to watch. So hopefully you guys liked it, and I guess I'll have feedback by the time this goes up, but yeah, so I was excited to have that. So I will be doing some giveaways coming up, so stay tuned for those. And then June 12th is my 23-year wedding anniversary. So I am very happy to be celebrating that with my husband. I think we're actually going to celebrate kind of 2 days, like on our anniversary, but the weather's not supposed to be super nice, and something that we like to do, you kind of need decent weather for. So we're still going to do something for our anniversary, like on the actual day, and then the following day we're going to go do what we typically like to do. So I don't know, there might be some sort of video with that or something, we shall see. But I'm very happy to be celebrating my marriage to my amazing husband. I love him so much. He's just incredible. He makes me feel like the most beautiful woman in the world. Like, just, he makes me feel like I'm amazing. And he's the one who's amazing. So it's like, I don't know. I'm just so in love with him. And so, yeah, we were best friends. We've been best friends, like, all growing up. Since we were 6 years old, we've been friends. And so yeah, he's pretty much always been in my life and will always be. I'm just so thankful for him. So that is what we've got going with the eyes here. So let me go ahead and do mascara and liner, and then we will come back and use the other products. I got some face products and lip products, and yeah, that'll be fun. Okay, so for my eyes, I went ahead and just tight lined up at the top with my Black Midnight Sky from Essence. I'm seeing at the end here, I didn't get myself too good. So let me fix that. And then in the waterline, I decided to just stick with nude. So it's Silky Nude from Essence. These are both the Extreme Lasting waterproof pencils from them. I'm telling you, I've said it a million times and I'll keep saying it. They're like $2.99 or $3.99 or something, and they are phenomenal. They don't transfer. Like, the Black Midnight Sky up in my waterline will not transfer down to my up in my upper lash line will not transfer down into my waterline. Like, they're so good. They last so long. They're just amazing. Okay, enough about that. Like, I think Essence should sponsor me, don't you think? Yeah, probably. Okay. And then I used also Essence, the Volume Booster Lash Primer, and the Wet n Wild Big Pop On Mascara. So that is what I have in my eyes, which I will come up and show you them up close once we get the full face done. So next up, I have the Head Rush Blush and Highlighter Duo, and this is in Bouquet and Ribbon. So it looks like this. Beautiful. So we are going to slap some of this on my face. Now, I keep seeing people talk about that they like to do their highlight before their blush because they feel like it blends better and makes it look more natural. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this ribbon highlight. Oh, yeah. And put it in all the places that I love for highlight to be. Do you see it? I love a subtle highlight, and this is like, I mean, it's highlighty, but it's not glittery in any form, which, because I do not like glittery highlights. It's not powdery where it leaves like a weird cast. It's pretty. It's slightly pink. I always like to put it on my nose. Cupid's bow. Oh yeah, that's my kind of highlight. So I'm happy about that. All right, and then the blush Bouquet. So that was Ribbon, and Bouquet is the blush. looks like it could be pretty pigmented. So I'm gonna try to be easy on it at first, because I don't want to go super nuts and look like a clown. Yep. Things are going well. I'm loving these shades. Oh, I'm so glad that these are the ones I picked. Yay! Okay, and then I always like to go on the nose too. I blow on my brushes. I can't help it. It's a habit, and I like that habit because it gets excess off. I blow on my palettes. I blow on everything. That's just the way it is. I need extra powder to not be in my life and be on my face and on my clothes. So I know some people don't like when you blow on things. I'm not really sure why, but I have weird things too, so it's okay. I'm not saying you're weird if you don't like that people blow on things, but maybe I am. But like I said, I have weird things too, so it's totally fine. Okay, so that is that. Now, I have a few of the Lariat Lip Glosses, and I have shown other ones in different videos. One is Corset, and it's a very pale nude, or like a pale pink nude. It's like, you can hardly tell it's on your lips. It almost looks like what my lip balm right now looks like on my lips. And then I have I'd show you that one, but it's in my purse and I'm not going to get it right now. And then this one is in Luxe Life, and it's got like a shimmeriness to it. That looks scary in there, but trust me, it's not on the lips. And then I have this one that I have not used yet, so I want to try it out. And this one is in the shade Perfect Illusion. So that's what that looks like. And I also have one of the lip liners, and this one is in Myth. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my lips and the lip gloss, and we'll see what it looks like. I just rubbed my lips together a slight bit, but I am liking that color. And then this is the lip gloss, right? Yeah. All of a sudden I was like, did I end up getting like a lip cream or something? But no, they are all glosses. So let's see. This has like the curved doe foot, which is nice because it hugs your lips. I love this. I knew I would. What I love about these lip glosses is they aren't super pigmented, so it just adds a little color. This color, I love this color. And with that lip liner, it's like perfect. What I will say about them, which maybe won't matter because I don't even know if they're going to have them anymore, but a little goes a long way. They're not goopy at all. They're very comfortable. Except for if you keep layering, then they do get goopy. So that's just something to be aware of. Just don't like go crazy on it. But like I said, I don't even know if you'll be able to get them anymore. So yeah, we'll see. But woohoo! So that is my finished look. So the four-way pay, little quad here. I am loving this, which I'll come up and show it to you. Don't worry. And then the Head Rush blush and highlighter duo in Bouquet and Ribbon. Love these shades. I feel like it turned out very pretty. Kind of subtle highlight that I like. And then the lip, this is the RIP lip liner in Myth. And then the Lariat lip gloss in Perfect Illusion. So that is what my entire look is. Well, I mean, I have other products on, but you know what I mean. And so let me come up and show you the eyes. What do you think of those shades? They're different than what I typically wear as far as like that green and stuff, but I think I really like it. It's like subtle enough that I feel like it just looks pretty. Like it doesn't look like, whoa, what do you have on your face? I mean, you guys, my oils are starting to come through already. I am just a oily mess this time of year. And in all fairness, I put my face makeup on and stuff and then like blow dried my hair and stuff, so that probably wasn't helping, but yes. So that is the finished look with these products. What do you think? I'm sorry that they might not be available, but I hope you just enjoyed seeing what I did with them and having a little chatty get ready with me. And so now I am, I got I'm supposed to be at my grandma's house in 5 minutes. She lives 10 minutes away. I don't think that's gonna happen, but I am gonna get my booty rolling right now and get over there, because grandma, she will like let me know, like, hey Danielle. No, she doesn't, but I know she's excited for me to get there. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for just hanging out with me while I did my makeup. I'm so happy to have finally used these products, and I can tell I'm going to use them a lot, and I'm very impressed by that quad. Like, that is a very fun color scheme. I feel like this shade is very unique in my collection, and I feel like, oops, this metallic one is very unique, and like I said, a lot like that Huda Beauty one, but slightly different tone. So I'm very happy to have that. It's just so, it's gorgeous. It is foiled and gorgeous. I love it. So I am very happy about this. And yeah, off I go. All right, thank you guys. I will talk to you very soon. Bye.